Oh man, that is right, boys. We have a Denali on the channel. 6.0. So a buddy of mine was actually looking for a Denali pickup truck. So I typed in my phone to give me announcements anytime a Denali gets posted. As you can tell, Denali. And this ended up getting posted. $1,000 02 all-wheel drive, third row leather. And I thought for sure it was a scam. I did not think it was true. I literally, as soon as it got posted, I reached out to the guy. I said, I'm on my way. You're about 20 minutes from me. I literally we took the Sonoma, jump in the Sonoma, we head over there, and here it is, straight like he said, $1,000. I got some of my stuff in it now. I've been driving it for a day or so. But sunroof, rear entertainment, third row, leathered up. I'm excited, guys. We needed something that was more family oriented, around here, because obviously you see I drive the Beetle, I drive the Sonoma, and things like that. But this is going to end up being the truck that we keep. This is going to be our tow vehicle. That's right. I think it only makes sense that we, do some SendIt Steve touches. We all know I'm well known for cam installs. I think this is going to get the MS3 cam that was in the C5. I think it's going to go in here. Now, this thing does have a couple little issues, obviously the seat is ripped, which, for $1,000, I expect that. Also, when you fire it up here, it has service engine soon, and then it has an ABS and brake light, which, I'm not worried about that. And that was his other concern, is the bouncing around voltmeter, which doesn't really bother me any, because I know it's just, something that happens. As long as it doesn't lose voltage, we're good to go. But there is the kicker, guys. 293,000 miles on this old girl. Ice cold AC, by the way. I'm gonna enjoy that. I mean, the Sonoma did have AC, but guys, I'm excited. We now have a 6.0 to pull the 6.0. Oh, almost got hit by the door there. Kids will have rear entertainment. Oh man, guys, I am excited. Third row. I can have more children if I want to. My favorite part of all. We can tow with her. Now let's get over here, because I know you guys are chomping at the bit to see this 6.0. Now I'm telling you, it's got 300,000 miles on it, so she's a little dirty. But as you do know, 6.0s will run forever. Bam. New 6.0 liter. Now the thing that I do know about this is it does have a busted stud in the front. Then in the very, very, very back, there is a busted stud back there as well. Somebody had already done the brake lines and everything, which I'm ecstatic about. You can tell they made them the whole way up to the reservoirs and everything. You always check that, guys. If you're gonna buy a Chevy truck of any sort, check to see if the brake lines are done. This is an 02. Any of them from, the 90s to like the mid 2000s, you want to double check that, because these things do rust, and they rust a lot. You can tell there, 317 heads, and obviously the other busted stud. Same within the rear back here. There's a busted stud back there as well. So we are going to go ahead and take care of that also, because as we know, I just did one recently. So this has four busted studs. I think the only thing we're going to do is get this thing running tip-top shape and everything like that. And she's just going to be our driver. It's not, nothing pretty, nothing fancy, but she's ours. Welcome her to the channel. We need a name for this. Now, I know we don't have a name for the C5, but we definitely need a name for this. Go ahead and drop a comment. What should we name the Denali, guys? Because this is, after all, going to be our, it's going to be our tow rig. It's going to be everything on the channel. I'm going to jump in this. We're going to go buy parts. Everything that we do is going to be in this. 300,000 miles, and she still runs absolutely smooth. Runs like a top. I'm excited, boys. I am flipping excited. I cannot lie. The kids are excited because they finally have room. They're not elbow to elbow for each other. And you know, what we have into this is basically what I made on the cam job. So that might give you guys a little bit of a little inkling of what I made. I did see a bunch of comments of what I charged to do a cam install and things like that. So what I paid for this is what I made on the cam install, you know, give or take a couple dollars. And then we're gonna sell the Sonoma. That's right, everybody. A bunch of people asked if I would sell the Sonoma. The Sonoma is officially 100% for sale. I will take $1,000 for that truck. 119,000 miles, needs upper control arms on both sides. The bushings are wore out, tires are good. Got a few dings and dents and things like that, but it's a great running and driving truck. Has the third door, zero rust. This truck has zero rust. So if anybody's interested, send me a message on Instagram, and I'll set you up with a test drive ready to go. It is a 4.3 liter 2-wheel drive. It'd be a great project truck. That's what I was going to do, is make it a little project truck to tow the vet. But I mean, how can we go wrong with a Sonoma? Look, it's even got me and the girls on here. I mean, this truck was meant to be, guys. Think of a name. Let's get it dropped in the comments, because we will name this truck. This truck needs a name. The vet is really the only thing that does not have a name. So if you guys want to name the vet also, we can do that. But we have Betsy back here, which we will be starting sooner than later. Like I said, that car's never going to go anywhere, so I'm not in a huge rush to get that car done, but it is going to get done. We do, as you did know, if you follow me on Instagram, we did buy an engine for that. Actually, a buddy of mine hooked us up with an engine on that. So we do have an engine for it. We just still need a 700 R4 trans and a couple odds and ends. But get a name for the C5, guys. We got Betsy. Who knows? What are we going to call her either? We need a name for her. Or we'll call him him. This will be a him. He needs a name. So, guys, get in here. Let's name it. And if you want to name the C5, go at it. I'm excited, guys. We are going to move on. We're going to have so much fun. All right, guys, so this thing did have a random cylinder misfire. I located, I believe, what I think is the issue. I think it just is time for a tune-up. As you can tell here, these are the plugs that we are pulling out of here. We got 3 of them out on this side. I'm getting ready to get the 4th one out. And the wires are just in bad shape. Luckily, I have a set of brand new TR6s from before when we had that car. And they were actually in the trunk. I always left them in there in case I needed to plug a dyno or anything like that. And we also have plug wires that I had an extra set of from a Suburban I've had back in the past. So we're gonna go ahead and swap out plugs and wires, and we're gonna take this thing for a drive and see if it didn't clear up that little bit of a misfire. It wasn't all the time or anything like that, but you could definitely tell there was a little hesitation. And with 300,000 miles, I think it's well due. Who knows when the last time these plugs have been changed? You can see they are in rough shape. So we're gonna go ahead and toss these out of the way. Yep, they'll probably stay there for a while. And we're certainly not gonna put the plugs back in, so we might as well chuck them out of the way too. And let's get the new ones in here. And I think we're also gonna do valve cover gaskets. I do have a brand new set from the C5. I think we're just gonna go ahead and toss them over here onto this car, or onto this truck, because this truck needs it a little bit. So let's just toss over some parts from the C5 onto here, because our C5 shares the same power plant. Let's get it swapped over. Alrighty, we got her back together. I did accidentally break the coolant hose there for the heater core, but it happens. It's part of what, you know, wrenching is all about. So I just went ahead and instead of putting the fitting back on, you can just go ahead and break them on these GM trucks. Break the rest of the plastic fittings out of the way, and just kind of, well, you see, put a hose clamp on it. There's definitely plenty enough hose here. You know, you can see it's still loose. It's not tight or anything like that. So same with this side. If this side would have broke, I'd have done the same thing. So we got her back together. Let's add some coolant to her. We're gonna take her for a drive. Definitely needs tires. So we found 2 used tires for 20 bucks. Where can you go wrong with that? We're gonna go to my buddy's shop and get these tossed on, and this truck will be good to go. I mean, I've been driving it now for quite some time. Yes, all the lights are still back on, but you know, for 300,000 miles, who cares? I don't have to look at this stuff. I gotta look up here anyway. Let's keep plugging and chugging. Alrighty, well, we got the new tires on here. They are looking phenomenal. They are about 8/32, and here's what we took off. They were definitely down to the cords. Now I did find those on Facebook Marketplace for 25 bucks for 2, so you can't beat that. My buddy hooked me up on the mounted again balancing, just drove it home on the highway, 75 mile an hour, 55 mile an hour I mean, and it drove absolutely perfect. No shakes, no shimmies. What a win. Like, this whole truck has been a win. You can see even on this side, like that was getting ready to let loose, but when you look on this side of the tread, it looks like it's good. Even on that tire it looks good, but definitely needed inner well, needed tires. The inners were shot, and this one actually had tire slime in it as well. So with that being said, guys, we are making headway and we are personalizing the Denali to be for us. Now I want you guys to know that we did end up finally making a deal out for the Sonoma. So the Sonoma has pretty much paid for the Denali, which I am excited about because it's really no money out of my pocket. So basically what we did was just transferred ourselves into an actual better vehicle, and I'm okay with doing that because, like I said, I needed a family vehicle. We've been driving the Sonoma, we've also been driving the Beetle. It's time to sell both of those, keep this, and then we'll use our money to get back on top. So it is a slow process, guys, but we're making headway. The big jobs that I did this week definitely helped me out, and I'm grateful for everybody, like I said, who donated to the GoFundMe and everything like that. It has meant the world to me, and I think I'm going to leave it up for one more week. So if anybody else wants to contribute, I do truly appreciate it. And I got a phone call in. I might be able to get the bill down just a little bit more, but not much. It's still going to end up probably being $6,000 or $7,000 of a bill. So it's okay. We'll get back on our feet. I'll get it paid and all that, and I'm hopefully going to be able to hang on to the C5. That's the main objective, guys. I know, it would be the easy way and the right thing to do to sell the C5 and move on, but this car just has so much meaning to you guys. Plus, like I said, I had the sponsors and everything like that, and I just didn't want the sponsors to think I was giving up or throwing in their towel or anything like that. And we didn't produce any good numbers or anything with this car. 741 is a great number for a street car and things like that, but we know there's more on the table. We know there's more to come. So that's my main reasoning, guys. So all right, guys, so we have our buyer in line for the Sonoma. He is actually here, and none other than, I'll give you maybe a little sneak peek. We do have a video of this car on the dyno, which we are going to release also in this video. But Danny is here from Slow Restorations.
What's going on?
He is purchasing the Sonoma off of us. It's my
new ride.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's actually for her. So yeah, but definitely.
That'll work.
But it's been a good truck. Yeah, I told him all the things that I know that are wrong with it and everything, and he's willing to do some wrenching on it and get her back up to par.
Yeah,
so
I got a couple parts laying around.
Yeah. So I just realized this, or he just told me the other day, that he has a bunch of these, and I had no idea, which is kind of cool. So
if you can guess how many, you get a free sticker from Steve.
Yes. How many Sonomas and S10s? We'll go with that.
This is actually the first Sonoma.
The first Sonoma, but how many S10s? What are their body styles called? Are there anything? S series?
Second gen?
Yeah, I don't even know, but yeah. Guess how many trucks like this he has? Drop them in the comments below. Go over and follow him.
From 94 to 03.
Yeah.
So.
And I will send out a sticker to whoever guesses it correctly. So. They were awesome enough to make us some stickers here, guys. So we do have our new stickers. We have other ones coming as well, but we're gonna get some of these sent out to some of the people that donate to my GoFundMe and things like that, which I really do appreciate you guys, reaching out and everything like that. So when the new stickers come in, also I will send that batch out to whoever donated and gave me their address and everything like that. If you haven't given me your address yet, send it over to my Instagram, and if you donated, I will send you out a sticker. So there's the new sticker designs. I gotta thank these guys for it, so thank you guys.
You're welcome.
Definitely check out Slow Restorations, guys. All right, guys, well, the Sonoma is finally off to their new home, and like I said, Danny is going to be selling the Krypton Green Camaro. 2,500 miles on it. It has a RPM heads and cam package, makes 520 to the rear wheels. It's definitely a sharp looking car, guys. So if you guys are interested in that, reach out to me or Danny at Slow Restorations. It's definitely a good sounding car. Bye, Sonoma. You've been good to me. There you have it. We have another episode in the books. If you like the content, please smash that like button. Please subscribe, and we will see you in the next upload.